did a lot. Chief out of pain, don't get shot. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. How I made it out the trenches, how I made it out the gutter. Do it for the block, keep it nonchalant. And who need a gimmick when your shit is hot? Feeling so morally, never fold, make them bleed. Worldly, I had to see some. It's your boy Prince of Pain, man. I'm here at the House of Pain. Y'all already know what it is. A little vlog, man, a segment where I talk about prison stories, something to do with being locked up. I was asked to do them kind of vlogs, man, and tell prison stories, but instead of doing that, I thought I'd be a little bit more resourceful, man, for these brothers coming home from the penitentiary and the struggle, and give them a positive message, man, on how to stay out here, how to not go back to the penitentiary, how to have resources or lead them to resources that are going to get them to the next level, because it's hard not going back to the penitentiary, especially when you have no resources out here and you don't got nobody out here. In the last vlog, I was talking about how the pandemics affected some of us, how some businesses have kept it going. We talked about Lightfoot and some of the changes in Chicago. Right now, I mean, to not talk politics is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? However, Trump, Lightfoot, the governor, all of them play a major factor and part in our lives right now, man, when it comes to economics and the kids going back to school and having a real vaccine or some real answers, or if this is all propaganda. Then we got the other mixture that's going on right now, which is an evolution in the United States, which all started during the same time, right after George Floyd was murdered. So the country's going through some shit. Me as an OG, my message y'all is get it done by all means necessary, man. Take care of your families right now. Stay productive. You know what I'm saying? 220 was a motherfucking disaster. You know what I'm saying? But 221 will be a better year. I did a lot of time locked up, and this shows for me to vet myself and maybe give a positive message of the time I spent locked up. I did 20 years in the penitentiary. So I could tell you about wanting to come home and do better. I can tell you that I do respect OGs that maybe ain't even go to the penitentiary, but play the part of an OG and give them shorties the right message. It's a lot of violence going on in Chicago right now. I've never seen the murder rate so high. You looking up, it ain't 7 people got shot. There's 50, 60, 70 people got shot this weekend. 14 people got murdered. 40 people got murdered. And we going through some rough times. But as an OG, man, and Bo Deal, man, that's one of the OGs of Chicago who are real one and is always giving the shorties a positive message. And that's what it's about, man. You got to, right now, even though we're going through some painful times in life, you got to release that pain in a productive way. You know what I'm saying? Get in the studio, write some shit, go work out, go fucking kickbox, go do a fucking TikTok, shake your booty if you like to shake your booty, go take some fucking pictures. But, stay productive. I'm all about positivity, prosperity, moves, and money. And that's, and that's what I try to preach, man. If you can package it, you can sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in your motherfucking self, have the confidence to package yourself, man, I know people get rid of motherfucking lemonade, elotes, corn, mangoes, pinchos, you know what I'm saying? And make an honest living and love doing what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? And you can too. Some people choose radio, some people choose the booth, some people choose to be that Instagram boo. You know, it's all on you. You know, you just be the best motherfucking Instagram boo, or the motherfucking whatever it is you choose to do in the best of your ability. Getting back to violence, man. And as an OG, and it's a lot of y'all, man. Y'all better, you know, there's some of y'all be talking shit about OGs. Y'all better be saluting them motherfuckers that made it to that motherfucking age to give you some of these motherfucking incorrections so you can get it correct before you fuck up some shit and get it incorrect and be incorrect for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, getting to my age, bro, and getting to the life that I've lived, it's beautiful for me to give back to a youngster until I ain't, man, you don't want to do 20 years, bro. That shit hurt, pimping. I'd rather give you a few dollars and show you how to get it like this, and at least try. You know what I'm saying? And to try to pick you up instead of you taking that route. It's beautiful for me to come home, and even though I do music and whatever, to be respected by every different. And like I said, we talk about violence. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's a very racky motherfucking kind of city. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. You got to watch out where you going to go. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, and through the grace of God, after I done walked what I walked, and I done matured, and I done learned how to be humble and know how to move and draw, I'm lucky and fortunate that, you know, I can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can hold my head up. I can go to sleep at night very peaceful. You know, I can not worry about all the time. Even though Chicago, don't get it wrong, I'm not saying, you know, be lacking, you know, because you always got to watch your surroundings. There's some crazy motherfuckers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's good to, you know, be out, man, in the streets and know that if I go today, I'm a real motherfucker, man, and I try to do good for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Pop, man, at the House of Pain, man. It's a lot of violence going on, and can't nobody stop that violence but us. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, you know, channel your shit. You know what I'm saying? And understand you got little brothers, little sisters, mamas. You know what I'm saying? When you hurt one person, when you kill one person, you just don't affect just one person. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught up, it's over with, pimping. It's gonna affect your daughter, your son, your booski, your mama, and your people. When you kill that one person, you're gonna destroy the lives of maybe his son, his daughter, his mama, or his loved ones. Precious of life, man. Lend that heart of yourself with inside of mercy and forgiveness and love, of the same kind of love and mercy you want to receive. You know what I'm saying? House of Pain, man, I might tell you a little fucking prison story real quick. It's this track I need y'all to check out. This T-Vodka, Prince of motherfucking Pain. It's called Can You Hear Me? You understand what I'm saying? Cause that was dealt to me. Prophecies of a G. Hip-hop ain't meant to be. Poetry and loyalty. All about the family.
My mind's like a jungle. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. In the morning I pray to God. Late at night I pray to the bird of thunder. Conversations with my creator. Tell him take me to the top floor, but stuck on this elevator. Oh, the days of my life plus a wake up. I can't breathe like I'm in the gas chamber. Your closest neighbor, they do your danger. Run your name through the mud like a wrangler, cause they can't hit your angle. Parking lot spot, quick to hit the saber. That's why I roll alone, me and my angels. I lost my mind long time ago. Diablo, pull up my strings like a banjo. I can't go, I won't go. Lord, tell me what you got me here for. Can you hear me?
a dime, you hot. Fucking with no cops, nigga, use a op. Pain, ain't you heard of Pop? Did a lot. Vodka pain, don't get shot. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. How I made it out the trenches, how I made it out the gutter. Do it for the block, keeping out shit locked. And who need a gimmick when your shit is hot? Feeling so immortally, never fold, make them bleed. Worldly, I had to seize the cards that was dealt to me. Prophecies of a G, hip-hop ain't that too deep. Poetry and loyalty, all about the family.
Shot by socially certified Darius Reynolds on Facebook. Dope dude, does the best recaps in the city of Chicago. I fuck with that joint. Y'all need to go fuck with it too. It's called Can You Hear Me? I'm featured on it. Let's get back to life, back to reality, and let you know again, it's your boy Pop, Prince of Pain, from the city of Chicago, Humboldt Park, and I'm all about positivity, prosperity, moves, and money. You know what I'm saying? I did a little 20 years. This show's called The House of Pain. You know, I do a little iHeartRadio thing, but this one right here is dedicated to all my little brothers locked up, all the little brothers coming home, all the sisters, other struggle coming home. Give y'all a little motivation, man. That's it. Let you know that you can do it too. You can be a boss too. You know, it's gonna be hard. This shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to my radio broadcast. On Pop Radio Worldwide on iHeartRadio. You know, I done had a lot of exclusive people do that. Going through my Instagram, Pop Radio Worldwide, and my personal one, Official Prince of Pain. Since I've been home, it's been a hard walk. It ain't been easy, but I put a lot of shit behind me. And I chose to do this, to be a positive role model to the city of Chicago, put on for my Latino people. And that's what it is. I told y'all I give y'all a prison story, right? I got y'all. So, prison story. Which one was I going to give you? Okay, I think I got it. Respect. Because I try to mix in the message of the shit. Shout out to Robert Greene, man, that wrote motherfucking 48 Laws of Power. This motherfucker told you 48 laws, but he'll give you a little history through the shit and teach you at the same time. So I guess I kind of learned that shit a little bit. So anyways, respect. This chapter is called Respect. This vlog, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of Pop's book and files and all that, is called Respect. You know how you got motherfuckers that cry wolf all the time, right? Everybody always got somebody that's always either lying or just sending a lot of wolf tickets. You know this motherfucker's a big ass chihuahua, ain't gonna do nothing when it's time to do some shit. In the penitentiary, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I never got a violation. Anybody who knows me, now in the street, when I was doing my little thing and I was a shorty, I fucked up. I used to get touched up all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where I learned my little discipline from. Now, was it close for me to getting fucked up in the joint? Hell yeah, 1,000 million times. I even missed myself. I got shot in the joint, so I almost lost my life. The bro would have been a little closer when I was running from the gun tower. You know, I would have lost my life. But I mind my business. You know what I'm saying? That's what kept me out of a lot of shit. Old man in the penitentiary told me that when I first got to the joint, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do, man? This is fucking 20 years, bro. I can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, y'all, you think you tough. I see my mama break down in the courtroom, homie. Oh, as soon as the judge said, Rah! You've been sentenced, you got to go do all this time. And you know what I did? Oh, I was tough as hell, I promise. Tough. Look back, mama, it's gonna be all right, don't cry. Hurt inside. As soon as I got to the back, oh, trust me, there's some other guys in the bullpen. So you really don't, you're in a position where you can't break down. But inside, I was dying. You feel what I'm saying? So I know what it is to get cracked. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to the respect factor before I jump off topic. No, let me finish that story. After I got cracked and went to the penitentiary, an old man told me, there's two things, bro, that you do, and you gonna be all right. And I told him how much time I had. Oh, yeah. He said, look, two things you don't do. You never let them see you sweat. You came in here and you leave, and you protect that shit until you go home so you can leave back with it. And that's your heart. So, so whatever that means, I didn't really know what that meant yet. And the last thing he told me was, and mind my own motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? And that got me from a lot of motherfucking ass whoopings. Let's talk about respect. Let's talk about this woofing shit. I see it all the time online, man. You know what I'm saying? I see some guys woof a lot. And then you see them fucked up. They got robbed, they got beat up, they went viral for getting touched up and called and disrespected and all that. But sometimes you get what the fuck you asked for. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. It's karma in this motherfucking world. Don't think that just because you get away from some shit, it ain't gonna come back and bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to breathe positive shit if you want some positive shit to come back. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't glitter, ain't gold, trust what I tell you. So, back to this motherfucking respect shit. And these motherfucking woofers, right? I remember one time I was doing a seg stretch for like 6 months. And when you're in seg, well, that was one thing about my voice too. Everybody who thinks I got a distinct voice, all my brothers and sisters that never see me, we're all behind the gates and bars. And, you got to communicate like that. You never see each other when you're in seg. You're in the hole. You're in a 24-hour confinement. They might bring you a razor or some magic shade once a week. And with a dusty-ass mirror, you don't even see yourself. So if you're doing a month to 6, 7 months, you might come out looking like a caveman. But the brothers who used to see me, and, you probably get one visit a month. And even though, you don't want that visit because you go up there and shackled like Hannibal Lecter and your people got to see you behind the glass when you're in seg, you know what I'm saying? You really don't. But sometimes they'll pull you out yourself for a visit or a doctor or something. And when guys see me used to come out that cell, they'd be like, damn, bro, I thought you were about 10 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? But breaking down the structure of how segregation was, a lot of us in back of doors, you will get guys, man, that just want to start the dumbest conversations to kick off the tension on the whole gallery of 50 dudes. Some guys like to play their radio. Some guys like to play chess. Believe it or not, you can play chess for me here and you way over there just calling out pieces. I got my board, you got your board. You know what I'm saying? And when within the gallery, it's a life. You got 50 people, 100 people on the gallery. There's a respect factor that has to be given. Hey, I might be having a conversation or trying to communicate with a guy. Hey, look, on Sunday, way down to a whole nother floor, because that's just the way prison life was. And let my guy know, hey, send me a note, or I'm gonna send you some, envelopes so you can write your people or whatever it is, But then you had guys that like to kick off shit. I remember this one guy, I didn't want to say I seen it coming, but I knew he was a woofer. You know what I'm saying? He had a loud mouth. He was always talking shit. He was always instigating some shit. And we were all in seg. So while we were in seg, he asked this one brother to borrow him his G-Shop book. A little dirty magazine of a girl, whatnot. In prison, guys pass out different magazines, books, whatnot. This happened to be a G-Shop book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of G-Shock books. I don't know if it was Black Tails, BBW, I know it was a mother. I don't know if it was X-rated, hardcore, PG-13. By whose G-Shock book I think it was. I think it was a little Black Tails or a BBW. You know what I'm saying? So, my man's lent him the G-Shock book. Okay? He got into it overnight with the police or some shit. The guy that be woofing a lot, the guy that borrowed the G-Shock book. They moved him to a whole nother, cell house or whatnot. He took the G-Shock book. In prison, let me tell you something. If you borrow a motherfucking sock out, you better get that man's sock back. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a G-Shock book. That's his girl, I don't know. Some guys got card collection. Some guys got domino collection. I don't know. That was out of his G-Shock book collection. So, he caught up with him later on down the line. Or sent somebody to go get his book. And dude pretty much sent back message to homeboy who lent him the book. Said, my nigga, you dead. You ain't getting nothing. So my man's told him one more again, listen, run my book or it's on, simple as that. So he got to yelling from whatever to my man and told him, man, nigga, you's a bitch. Come get it like Tyson, this, that, and the other. Respect. He done violated the respect thing. He done called him a bitch, done stole his motherfucking book, and went to sleep like nothing could happen to him. Or he would have no repercussions or whatnot. Long story short, they went to the gym the next week. They bumped up some kind of way, on accident, whatnot. They were both at the gym at the same time. One punch left them looking like the Elephant Man, and it was all she wrote. Knocked him straight the fuck out, gave him one big one, one good one, and laid him, and busted his whole shit where he looked like the Elephant Man. After that, he went to PC, protective custody, told them the whole gang, made up lies that even had nothing to do with the G-Shock book, made it look like a gang hit. And he lost all his respect, manhood, everything. He couldn't even ever, But that was my motherfucking jailhouse story of the day. You gotta respect others, man. And when you disrespect somebody, bro, whether you rob them, you take something from them, you call them out their name, it's gonna be some prices to pay, man. Look, I'm back in the motherfucking studio. I'm doing verses, I'm doing hooks, I'm doing intro, outros on the spoken word poetry. We recording in this bitch. And if you want some radio shit, that's cool. popradiowworldwide@gmail.com. And make sure that you hit ChicagoLeaderLions@gmail.com for photo shoots as well and the audio recording. Stay connected to the website, www.princeofpain.com. Flood my motherfucking Instagram, official Prince of Pain. You want to talk shit, you want to spam me, all that good shit, throw me, come on with it. I need the reviews and all that good shit. I love y'all, man. It's your boy Pop.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the brick across, take you to the block. My shorties know
it's your boy Pain, man. We right here at the Chicago Lions recording studio. It's on the top. You're trying to record your song, trying to get your song mixed and mastered by a dope engineer. Rock with our studio. ChicagoLeaderLions@gmail.com. 3 hours is the minimum on the booking. Let's get it. Let me take a little cruise real quick. Pop in working, man. We're doing a little remodeling. Making sure you guys come in here and get to hang out, kick it, shoot little music vlogs and all that. We're also doing photo shoots, man. Photo shoots. And we're doing a radio podcast. Always doing a radio podcast. You would like to be on iHeartRadio. If you would like to have your own show on iHeartRadio, Pop, and Prince of Pain, and Split on People Radio, you need to hit PopRadioWorldwide@gmail.com. Let's get it.